Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Backpack Business Lifestyle Weekly Coaching Webinar. I have been gone all summer. We haven't done a webinar at all. I took the summer off to get moved over to my new place in Venice, Florida. Finally decided on a place to light for at least a year. We'll see what happens. I might stick around longer than that, but I'm going to do at least a year here. See how that goes. I'm totally moved in now, totally back to work. Everything's rolling along awesome. I see several new faces on here. Sue, good to see you, dear, my fellow PLR creator. And then I've got a couple of course, my regular clan that's always in here. So tonight, guys, we're going to talk about creating your first resale rights product. And I've got a lot in my head that I want to cover with you guys. So there's no format tonight. I'm just going to kind of puke it out, and then we're going to piece it all together. And hopefully you guys can walk away tonight knowing exactly how to create a resale rights product from PLR content that you have. Now, I don't know if you've gone through the training I've been sending out. I'm getting ready to release a live coaching program called the Six Figure Resellers Academy, and I've been releasing a lot of information about that. I just sent out an email to my list with all of the resources I've been mentioning lately, teaching this stuff. I will pull it up here and show you guys. You guys probably just got this. But I did the whole business model overview, so we're not going to go over that tonight. But there is an entire business model that you can follow that will allow you to build your own six-figure resale rights business like I have. And then I did a understanding digital products with rights, because so many people get confused with the different types of rights. And then, of course, the curriculum. And I did this so that everybody could see what I'm going to be covering in this coaching program. But if you actually read this thing, it's basically a step-by-step of what you need to do to create your own resale rights business. Now, of course, the coaching is going to be me showing you how to do all these steps, but this is like the blueprint. If you download this and you can do everything I'm telling you to do in this, you'll be very, very successful, okay? All right, so the first thing when you're taking a resale or a PLR product and you're turning it into a resale rights product, and let me back up here for just a second. You guys know that you can create a product from scratch yourself or hire someone to create it for you, and you can release just the resale rights to it. You don't have to use PLR content. PLR content is the shortcut to it. And it still works really, really well as long as you're using good PLR content, okay? So your first step here is going to be deciding on a topic. What topic do you want to create your first resale rights product around? And then is what you're going to have to do is find a PLR product on that topic. So number one is pick your topic. 2, find PLR content for your topic. Now, of course, you can go to places like Google and search for, topic plus PLR. So if I was doing this on blogging, I would go blogging PLR. And you'll find tons of it, okay? You need to collect, a couple of different products on it and go through those products. So step number 3 here, find PLR content for your product. Number 3, go through the content that you find. Now, this is where it gets kind of hard to tell you what to do, but let's say you have an ebook, and it's all about, we're going to keep going with the whole blogging example, okay? It's all about blogging. So is what you would want to do is you would want to go through it. If there's any affiliate links in it or anything like that, change the links to your own affiliate links, okay? That's totally okay to do. Now, you don't want your products just filled with affiliate links. So if you find a product and there's too many affiliate links in it, I mean, we've got to give resources when we're talking about stuff. You guys will hear me give you resources. One thing I'm going to add in here are resources to find PLR products. I'm going to give you guys some resources. So those are going to be my affiliate links, and that's okay. You just don't want to go overboard with the affiliate links, okay? So go through, you need to make sure, there's no spelling errors, that, it actually reads well. We're all facing a problem with PLR content where we're getting a lot of content that is written by people who don't speak English as their first language. So it's real choppy. When you come across PLR content like that, it's really hard to use. Bottom line, okay? What I personally do when I come across content like that is I just throw it out. It's crap content. I find out who created it, where it came from, and I never buy from them again. If you're buying PLR content and it's crap, do not keep buying from those people, okay? And also, come to me. Tell me about them. It's not like, I'm going to create a blacklist or anything of these people, but at least when someone comes to me and says, hey, what do you think about this person? I can say, well, I had a customer tell me, that the content wasn't great, and of course I'll look at the content and decide for myself before I would give any advice like that, but you guys come to me, tell me, okay? We have a mastermind group. If you go over to backpackbusinessmastermind.com, this is our Facebook mastermind group. It's totally free to join. Oh, whoa, there's 5 people that want to join this. We should probably let these guys in, shouldn't we? Let me do that real quick, guys. Let's do... Usually I look at people's profiles before I let them in, but I haven't been getting notifications that people were even in here. But come in here, if you have questions, or if you want to say, hey, I bought this product and this is what happened. This is a great place for you to come and discuss that stuff, and for you to tell me about your experiences and everything with bad PLR or good PLR, okay? All right, so comb through the product, make sure, it's good content, stuff like that. Now, if you have additional PLR products that you can take and make it an even better product, that's even better. I, in the past, have taken a PLR product that was videos, and I had it as the product, and then I added an ebook with it, and it just made it look like a bigger product, which it is. So maybe, I create a Resale Rights product on blogging, and I call it, Blogging to the Bank, which is an old product name. And in my Blogging to the Bank product, they get the ebook, which is a PLR product that I have, and then they get video tutorials, which covers a different part of blogging. You can definitely take multiple PLR products, put it together, and then turn it into a Resale Rights product, okay? So go through the content that you find, tweak your content so that you have a, in quotes, new product, okay? This doesn't take a whole lot of work. And this is also something that you can outsource. And in the coaching program, we're going to talk about outsourcing it and stuff like that. But you can definitely tweak your content, or you can definitely outsource it. Once you have your content all tweaked, is what you need to do. It's number 5, get new graphics. So let's say we have an ebook. You'll definitely want to get some kind of ebook cover. Is what I do with my ebooks is on the first page, I have a flat image of it, of the ebook cover kind of thing. And then, of course, on the sales page, you want a graphic to depict what the product is. You guys have all seen this. Almost all sales letters have some kind of what we call a box shot, which is a graphic that depicts what the product is, be it an ebook, a software box, DVD box, that kind of stuff. And then you also need to get a mini site graphic. So let me show you what that looks like. PC, let me find. Just bear with me for 1 minute, guys. I might have to go get my, excuse me, I might have to go get my external hard drive. Rusty's saying a 3D graphic. Exactly. That's basically what it is. I'm just trying to find an example of a good. Guys, give me just 1 second. Let me run inside. I'm sitting out on the lanai tonight working. Let me grab my external hard drive. Because I want to show you guys exactly what you need when you're getting a new graphics package for a Resale Rights product that you're creating from PLR. Give me a second to let this thing load up. Here we are. All right, so when I order graphics, I get a graphics package. So we're going to show you this 20 ways to cash, okay? 20 ways to cash. So this is a graphics package that I have ordered, and basically is what you get is PSD files, and these are the files that you edit in Photoshop. So let's open up these. Roy says fancy Floridian talk. How am I fancy Floridian talking tonight? Oh, my lanai. I'm always, in Florida, that's what you call your screened-in back porch. You call it a lanai. Me and my fancy Florida talk. Come on, Photoshop. There we go. So let me open these up and show you guys what these are. And when you're dealing with resale rights products, you don't give people the source graphics, okay? Like with PLR products. So, this is what my graphics guy did. He created, this is the basic mini site, okay? This I usually don't use at all. My guy will take it, and he will take the header for me, and then he gives me the footer also. So I can edit this if I want to. There's no reason to edit the graphics once you have them, because they're going to do them specific to what you want. But this is what you're going to get. And then he gives me the flat render of the actual product graphic, okay? He also creates the site in HTML for me. So if we look at this, this is the site in HTML. You'll take all this stuff, see this flat cover graphic. This is what goes on the front or the first page of every ebook I do. And then there's all of the box shots and stuff like that. So I take all this stuff out of here. And then it gives me just a regular HTML template. Now, most PLR products are going to come with a sales letter. So you'll just take the text out of that sales letter and format it into a new sales page, okay? So let's go back here and back up a little bit. Get new graphics. Number 6. Add graphics to new product you create. 7. Use graphics to create new sales letter. Now, of course, in the coaching program, I'm going to be doing all this live. And guys, usually I don't pitch on these webinars, but I am talking about this coaching program because it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a real big deal because of what I'm teaching. It literally is an entire business model you can take and just do this part of it. So I am talking a lot about the coaching program. I just don't have time in these weekly webinars to show you guys all this. I'm just having to tell you tonight, okay? So use graphics to create new sales letter and download page, okay? When you create your sales letter, you always got to create a download page too, because when you have your resale rights package, your person gets the product plus they get the site that sells the product, which is your sales letter. But they also have to have a download page so that their customer can download the product, okay? Everybody following along so far? Jackie, probably, I'm hoping on Friday. And I see your other question too, Jackie, and we'll come back to that. All right, so add graphics to new product you create. Use graphics to create new sales page and download page. Bam, you have a new product. Guys, as long as you're using good content, basically all you're doing is going in and maybe tweaking the content just a little bit, but you're basically just wrapping it in new graphics. As I said, but it's got to be really good content. Do not take crap PLR products, slap new graphics on them, and throw them out there as a resale rights product, okay? You cannot do that. Do not keep the circle of crap going. Use quality content. Who's got quality content? People like Jimmy D. Brown, like me, Nicole Dean. I know Sue is in here. She's got really good content. Now, Jackie brought up a question that I want to talk to you guys about. A lot of PLR creators are now saying you can't pass on resale rights to their content. Here's the thing. If you take that content and you edit it, and let's say, you take an ebook and you go through, you edit the content, you put your links in, you put some of your resources in, you edit, let's say 20% of the content. They're selling you private label rights. If you edit the content, that's now your content. And you can pass on the resale rights to that. You can pass on the master resale rights to that, okay? Randall says, I thought the rule was 50%. No, there is no rule. There is no rule. You can change, as long as you change it, it's now yours. There is no rule on that. It's a very blurred line. There's nothing they can do. They're selling you private freaking label rights to it. These guys that are doing this, I understand they don't want like the source files passed on so that everybody can edit that content. But these guys that are saying, hey, you can't take this and turn it into a resale rights product, it's a freaking joke. And it pisses me off because you can. And you guys know, I don't normally give legal advice. But as long as you change the content, any part, be it the graphics, the actual text, if it's videos, is what you can do is you can take and add like an intro to each video. And when I do that, is what I do is I bring the video into Camtasia, and then I'll just take and record like a product shot and add a little bit of music to it, add 15-second, intro to each video, boom, you have new content, okay? See, Jackie says, I was looking at some licenses, and many say you can't sell as resale product. How do you get around that? Basically, the way to get around that is to just make it look like a new product. You want to rename these products? That's probably something else I need to put in here. Roy says, but if you can't pass on rights, then it's not PLR for crap's sake. Exactly. So get new graphics, go through your content you have. So we probably need to do number 5, rename the product. Okay? Then you need to get graphics. Add graphics to new product you create. Use graphics to create new sales and download page. And then we're going to do here, number 9, repackage. So when I go to do this, we're going to open up, let's see, this PC. See. BigResaleRights.com. All right. So I'm going to do product, and we're going to call this, let's see, what do we want to call this? I'm going to give you guys kind of a preview of how to do this. Blogging for Profits Workshop. Okay? So I will create a folder and name it the name of the product. So here, I basically skipped and went, rename the product. I always come up with the product name first, so I can create my folder. Then we're going to do new folder, PLR Content. So all the PLR content that I'm going to use to create this product is going to go in this folder. Then we're going to do New Folder, Resale Rights. Okay? So in here, we're going to do New Folder, Reseller Website. So all the files that I create that allows people to upload them to their server and be able to sell the product are going to go in here. Then we're going to do New Folder, and we're going to do Product, okay? So when I actually get the product all created, it'll go in here, and then is what I can do is just take this whole thing, zip it up, add to zip file. This is once you've gone through, combed through the product, made your changes to it, and packaged everything up, then you can just zip it all up. So I'm going to do this one as Blogging for Profits, Resale Rights, add, and of course there's nothing in these folders, guys. Did it do it? Yep, there it is. So now that's what I'm going to deliver to my customers. They'll get the actual product, and then they get the website to sell it. That's all you're giving them. That's all we're doing. All they need are the files to sell the product, and then the actual product so they can deliver it to their customers. I don't, I give them the graphics and stuff like that, but I don't give them any of the source files. When you give somebody resale rights to something, they cannot edit it, okay? Everybody clear on that? Alright, Sue says, with all the content builders, do you still think that having a mini site HTML download pages are still important? I do. I do, because this is what happens. And I know this from personal experience, and it was a freaking nightmare. So we started in with designing the sales pages and the download pages as a WordPress theme, okay? With all the different updates that go on with WordPress, it was a nightmare to fix things. It was probably a year later, people were still selling the products, and we were getting so many support tickets about, hey, the theme I'm using with my site's not working with what you gave me. So it's not there's no way to make it compatible forever on every instance of WordPress, and with all the different plugins and everything that everybody uses. It was an absolute nightmare. So I strictly only offer these things in HTML. Randall, any words of advice there? Guys, Randall Hall, randallhallonline.com. He is my techie guy. He is freaking amazing with anything technology related. You guys, if you are showing up for the webinars and stuff, will hear me go to Randall a lot, because he's just brilliant with the whole technology side of things. If anybody could develop something that was, compatible with all of WordPress plugins and all the WordPress different themes that people use and the updates with WordPress, I'm pretty sure that Randall would know about it. Randall, are you even on? Or are you typing? Yep, there he is. Yeah, Randall says, if you are giving them WordPress site, you could give them a theme with developer right, but you're right for future updates. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I went through absolute hell with it and absolutely refused to do it. When you guys give them these sites, and I'll show you guys this in the coaching program, all they have to do is add their name and order button to the pages. Okay, that's the beauty of a resale rights product. People can take them, add their name and order button, throw it on their own domain name, and they're good to go, okay? Alright guys, so any questions on what I've covered so far? Randall says, questions about plugins, as in selling rights to plugins. Okay. Shoot, Randall. Since you have to give them the source files, is there any reason to give them only resale rights and not PLR? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. If we're talking about taking PLR and turning it into a resale rights product. And you're not giving them the source files. Randall says, but if I give you a plugin, I am giving you the source files. Yes. But a lot of people don't know that. Randall says, every plugin you buy, you have the source code too. Yeah. Only people like you know that, Randall. Plugins that you get the PLR to are going to be really hard to take and sell resale rights to, because it's really hard to change them. So if it specifically says in there that you can't sell resale rights to it, then you can't. But what you can do is take a few of them and bundle them together, and then you do have a new product. So like if I wanted to create a package, let's say I wanted to create a WordPress security plugins package, and I had the PLR to 3 or 4 different WordPress plugins. I could take them, have them, you would have to hire someone to do it unless you know how to do stuff. Have it the name changed in it, rebranded with your own stuff, and then you could sell it as like a WordPress security plugins package. Does that make sense, guys? But you guys can use any kind of content that you want. Ebooks, reports, videos, like we were talking about WordPress plugins and themes. They're going to be harder, but they're going to be way more attractive too. Software is right there in that same category with WordPress plugins and themes. It's really hard to edit yourself. But video products and text-based products, like I was talking about, ebooks, stuff like that, are really, really easy to edit. All right, guys, last call for questions on this. So we're going to call this Steps to Creating Your Own Resale Rights Product Using PLR Content. And I'll pretty this up, and when I post the replay of this, I'll post this also. So does this seem pretty easy, guys? Does this seem like something you could do? I mean, of course, you need, me showing you exactly how to do it, like how to, add the graphics to stuff and stuff like that. And I'll tell you something else that I do, guys. Here's a little tip. This is how I became so well known in the internet marketing industry. I was releasing at least 5 resale rights products a month for a very long period of time. Most of them were text-based. And what I would do is on the second page of every ebook. So let me go and find my stuff. So my content. Where is it at? Product creation stuff. Here we go. My back-end products, bonuses, ebook stuff. About the author page. Now this is an old about the author page. This talks about me being married with the 5 kids and stuff. I still do have 5 kids. I didn't get rid of those. I just got rid of the marriage. So I'm gonna have to go in and redo all of this. But this about the author page was on all of these products. So I was releasing at least 5 products a month. Some months, 10 and 15 products. So if you go and you search for Resale Rights Products, don't make a liar out of me, Google, images. A lot of these bundles that you see like this are going to have my products in them because I did this for so long. My stuff got passed around all over the place. So you can imagine just by having this one little about the author page and all these products out there, the amount of traffic I got and name recognition. You can easily make yourself very well known in the industry by doing what I'm showing you guys here. Just putting out products constantly. And like I said, you can train others to do this for you. Literally a monkey could do this. As long as they can read and go, ooh, that's good content, or ooh, that's horrible content, then they can take things and do this for you. And in this coaching program, I'm going to be training a bunch of people to do it. And there's going to be all kinds of services that come out of this. You could literally offer this as a service to people. Hey, I'll create your resale rights products for you. Just a little spin-off of something here. And do this for people. I did this. I was creating resale rights packages for people. They could take them and they could sell them. I would put all their information in the resale rights products and stuff like that. And I was charging $1,000 to do it. So this is definitely even a service you can offer. You could say, hey, I'm a resale rights creator, is what I will do is take content, turn it into a resale rights product for you. I'll put all of your information in it. It'll become a viral product that you can take and give others the right to sell. They'll pass it around and spread you around. Just a little knowledge bomb there for you guys. Rusty says, how do you download the content to your website? I'm not sure what you mean, Rusty. And Roy says, do you not make a checklist, PowerPoint, and vids also with any of your resale rights products? No, I'm just taking PLR content. I mean, you could take an ebook and turn it into a PowerPoint presentation. Take the ebook, read through it, pull out the points, make a PowerPoint presentation, and then go through it as you read the ebook and then go through it as you doing a presentation. You just took a text product and turned it into a video product. Jackie says, can't wait. I can see this. This is something I could do. Exactly. Literally, guys, anybody can do this. If you follow what I'm teaching you, you can do this. Alright, so I've shared a lot of information with you guys. I definitely need to go through and probably flesh this out some. Pick your topic, go through the content, tweak your content so you have a new product, rename the product, get new graphics. Probably need to put number 7, add your own branding. Example about the author page, like I just showed you guys. This little list is getting a little bit longer, isn't it? So is what I do is once I have a resale rights product done, I just rinse and repeat, and I'll have 3 to 5 of these, and then I'll sell it as a package. That's where your big money comes. Do a launch, and boom, big money, getting people on your list, and then you can profit in several different ways. And if you guys will go through the business model overview of this right here, Resale Rights Biz Model Overview, you guys will see all the different ways that you can make money with this business model. And Rusty says, so how do we get this program? I can totally see me doing this. Awesome. And Rusty says, another thing, how do you get a list? You get a list by selling this. You'll build a list of customers. And with this coaching program, if you follow what I teach you to do and you go and do your first launch where you're selling your resale rights products to other people, I'll even promote it for you. That's a little bonus that nobody knows about yet. but I'm going to be talking about when I do release this, is one of the bonuses is when you get into this group, into this coaching program, you've got me behind you helping you promote. And I did this for my people that I taught how to create PLR packages, and we've had several people come out of that class making a lot of money. When is it? When am I releasing it? Hopefully by Friday. I got a little bit behind, and it was supposed to be released on Monday. Whoops. So I'm looking to release it on Friday. I just want to make sure that I have everything totally ready to go before I put it out there for you guys. And Rusty says, so what is the next step? So, Rusty, if you will go... Rusty, are you on my list? Or are you just a Facebook friend? Okay, Rusty says FB friend. All right, cool. So I will be talking about it on my Facebook page when I release it, and there will be special pricing for people who buy through the post I make on it. I make about it on Facebook. You guys are gonna get in about $100 cheaper than everybody else. Close that out. I'm going to start closing stuff out, guys, so that we can transition into the Q&A portion of everything here. Let me get rid of all this. Keep that open. All right, guys, last call for questions. 10 seconds. Oh, she says, is that you, Liz, on your wedding day? No, that was David Fry. Awesome dude. Love him. Yeah, guys, this is my real Facebook page. Sorry, I should have warned everybody. Not that this is a bad post. This is a wonderful post. But usually I warn everybody when I go on Facebook because sometimes my Facebook page gets a little bit inappropriate. Roy says, building an email list should be a #1 priority for everyone. Just saying. Yes. If you don't at least have your own domainname.com, this is what I tell everybody. Get your own domainname.com. Let me show you guys an example. So I got liztomey.com. Get your own domainname.com. Anything that you learn, regurgitate it onto your blog. Have a place where people can get on your list, and constantly be pointing people to get onto your list, okay? That's the easiest way to get started if you want to build your list. Anything you learn, regurgitate it to your blog. Anything you're doing in your business, talk about it on your blog. And then you're going to use channels like Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that to spread your content. Slowly you'll start getting followers. Slowly you'll start building your list. But the quickest and easiest way to build your list is to create and launch products. That's how I did it, guys. If you guys search for $37,000 story, Liz Tomey, the $37,000 story. How did I build a list? How did I make $37,000 in 2 weeks? Released my very first product. And I have not looked back since. Creating and releasing products has built my list and made me more money than anything I've done. So I create and sell PLR products. What does that do? It makes me money and builds me a list of people who are interested in PLR. I create and release Resale Rights products. What does that do? That builds me a list in that niche, and I can make money with my launches and things I promote to that list. I create and release products about different internet marketing tactics. What does that do? That builds me a list of internet marketers. I can go back to that list and promote products as an affiliate or more of my own products. I also create and release coaching programs for people who want to learn different business models online. What does that do? That creates a list of people who are interested in creating their own online business. I can go to them and say, hey, here's my new coaching program. They buy it. This is how you do it, guys. And of course, there's lots of different ways to do it, but this is how I do it. Now, you can also, just be an affiliate and use paid advertising, drive people to your page and get them on your list. As you build your list, you're going to relationship build with them and all that fun stuff. There's a whole science that goes into it. If you guys want to know how to do that, I'm pimping everything tonight, guys. Liz, Tommy's Products.com. I have a product here called First List Profits. It's down at the bottom underneath. Need more customer sales and or subscribers. It's called First List Profits. Teaches you how to build your first list of 1,000 people and make your first $1,000 online. My entire blueprint to doing affiliate marketing is right there. Okay? Rusty says, love you, Liz. Need to run by. Awesome. Thank you for showing up, Rusty. Good to see you, dear. All right, guys. So let's stop all this. And now let's switch to who needs help with something they're working on in their business. Anything that you're working on in your business that you need me to take a look at, need me to critique, if you have questions about what you're doing in your business, anything like that. This is the open Q&A section of our weekly webinars. Now is the time to get my help on what you need for your business. I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to type in any questions. Randall says, I hate my freebies at randallhallonline.com. All right, let's see what you got, Randall. Quick WordPress website. How to build a WordPress website in 7 easy steps. All right. So what is the main purpose of randallhallonline.com? Blogging and WordPress. All right, so this is not tech tips, stuff like that. All right, okay, so is what I would do, instead of quick WordPress websites, I would put together something that is geared, because your target audience is online business owners. You want to help online business owners in their business. So I would put together a report that says, you know, the top 15 technical struggles of a online business type thing. I'm not, you guys know I'm not good at this stuff on the fly. That's not a sexy title at all. But a good topic would be, you know, 10 or 15 things, 10 or 15 strategies to help you with the technical side of your business, okay? And then go through and say, hey, you know, these are things you're going to face. Here's how to get through it. Number one, how to get your own domain name and hosting. Nobody knows how to do that. So, I won't say nobody. So many people do not know how to do that. You know how I know? Because I do videos constantly showing people how to do that, okay? Number two would be, you know, how to set up a WordPress site. Here's, you know, a quick video tutorial on setting up your first WordPress site. A third thing would be, you know, how to edit HTML. That's another struggle people have. So is what I would do, instead of getting specific about quick WordPress websites, is I would talk more to your target audience and help them get over the struggles that they have in their online business, which is the techie side of things. Does that help, Randall? Poor Randall. Now he's got to create something else. Is that good feedback? I agree. It's not the best freebie that you could possibly give away. And Randall says, what would you say to videos over text? Yeah, totally. You could do like entrepreneur tech challenge tutorials. Again, you guys know I suck at this stuff on the fly. I have to sit quietly and think about cool names. The struggle is real. All right, guys, anybody else want to talk about what they're doing in their business? Who's struggling? Royce says, put that damn cig out, child. You guys always hear me light cigarettes. Stop it. I'm still trying to quit. Webinars I chain smoke on. Especially if I'm sitting out on the lanai. Because I don't smoke in my house. I'll put them down. I'll definitely put them down. It'll happen. Alright guys, let's talk about your problems, not mine. Well, I'll have to start drinking if we start talking about my problems. Alright guys, awesome webinar. Hopefully next week we'll have even more people on, because I'll remember to, tell everybody about it. I did a Facebook post about these webinars a couple hours ago, but I haven't told the list about it yet. I've actually got an email that I'm going to write that's going to go out in the morning. Free weekly Mastermind webinars that I'm going to send out. So hopefully next week there'll be more people, and I'll also send out reminders and stuff like that. Like I said, these webinars are free until the end of the year. Usually I only allow my paid clients and stuff like that on these, and 90% of you guys that are in here tonight are my paid people. But I'm going to do them free for the rest of the year, just to bring in some new people, help some people that really, really need it. Jackie says, where will these webinars be posted to watch again? Again, backpackbusinesslifestyle.com. Name of the webinar is Backpack Business Lifestyle Weekly Coaching Webinar. So, backpackbusinesslifestyle.com. And when I post it, it'll be on here, and I'll send out an email about it being posted. But if you come down here, on the right-hand side under categories, Backpack Business Lifestyle Coaching Webinars, you can see several of the replays from past webinars. Jackie says, thanks, no problem, sweetheart. Alright guys, if there's no other questions, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Good to see everybody back. It feels so good to be doing these webinars again. I totally feel in my element. Roy says, oh well, I'll email my list about these webbies. In that case, they're going to love me. Yes, get the link, share the posts I'm making about them on Facebook, tell your list about them. I'll be good to your people if they get on these webinars. I'll help them. That's why I do these each week, to help people that actually need help. Lots of people out there floundering around and have no idea what's going on. They need help in their business. They can't afford, to pay $500 an hour to get on the phone and have a consultation with somebody. That's why I do these. It's an open door policy for the rest of the year. Alright guys, that's it for tonight. Everybody have a wonderful week. If you have questions that you come across as you're working this week, make sure to write them down. Come on the next webinar, ask me all the questions you want. Have a great night guys. I'll see you all next week.